beautiful. Good people are hard to replace. In a season of my life where transition was happening, I was losing friendships. It took me back to a place to look inside of myself and figure out what was really going on. Because for me, I knew that I needed community. And because my community felt like it was getting smaller, that's when I started turning to different books to examine myself. And one of the books that I fell in love with was Dr. Henry Cloud's Safe People. It gave you the practical application of safe people, who they are, characteristics of safe people. But one of my favorite chapters was, Are You a Safe Person? And this chapter, it broke down the things inside of us, because for me, I wanted to build this community, but also before I build this, I needed to look inside of myself. And that was necessary in order to make sure that I am not bleeding on someone else. In this next season of my life, I was like, I want to be better. And so it's asking the tough questions, is looking at yourself. Are you accountable? Or can you support somebody else in a moment? And it's like, okay, you have to be open, honest, and transparent with yourself. But in order to get to that place of having safe people, you have to go through the process, and you have to look at people and see who they are and if they are able to be in your community. So one thing that I noticed in this process was, so let me give you backstory. At my church, the young adult ministry is 18 to 35. And yes, it's a wide age group, but I love it. And so we've always had the conversation about making it 18 to 30, 18 to 25. But I have always loved the age group, because now as a 35-year-old getting ready to age out and go to the old people, not really. They're not the old group, but I'm not ready to go to the next level, because it's like 36 to 65. It's very wide. But with it, 18-year-old Brittany needed the wisdom of the 30-year-old people. And in the connection, man, we had some good times. We used to have Friday night lights where we would just hang out. And those are the moments that you build connections, and bonds were built. Y'all, actually, some of the very people that I call my chosen family, my brothers and my sisters, came from the young adult ministry at church. Oh, like, to look at it now, these are my big brothers and my big sisters. These are the people that have poured into me, that have walked with me through everything. College, the beginning of my business, the middle of my business, the hard times, finding out who I was. Ah, man, that's a good feeling. And I'm grateful for it. And so, man, I am so grateful for them, because they became my safe people. And so in this next season of my life, I'm like, I want my community group. I want it to be a safe place, but I also have to check in with myself and make sure that I am a safe person. Because if I'm not, no one else is going to trust me to be there to support them, because that is major. You need those people. And it's just a blessing to see that my safe people have showed up in and out of the different seasons and the phases of my life. Ooh, yeah, it's getting me. But I'm grateful, because we need those safe people. And when you have a safe person or a safe group, please let them know. You never want to take your safe people for granted. They're valuable. They are valuable, and it is hard to replace a good, safe person. So value the people that you have in your life. Love on them. Give them their flowers while you can. Because just like I was in a conversation today, I was cleaning out pictures, and I found a picture of my dad and two of his basketball players from back in the day. And when I first saw the picture, it made me smile. Like, I took a picture, put it on Instagram, and then I went back to the picture and I realized that both of them were pallbearers for my dad's funeral. And I'm just like, ooh. But having a conversation with one of them, it just showed me the impact of people. And when you have that good, safe person, love on them. That's one thing that I knew for sure, was that my dad cared about his students. But I also knew that they cared about him. And I saw it in his transition. I saw it in the memorial service. I saw it in his funeral. I saw it in the post on Facebook and just the pictures that were tagged. And so good people are hard to replace. And here we are, just unfolding this thing called life.